This day I was even more biased to the long side. So you could see that on 13th of April we closed as a hammer, and I would expect that if we break the high of this hammer we could have some momentum and not necessarily break this high of the channel, but at least we could get some momentum and hit the ATR to the long side. Now let's go to the 60-minute chart and take a look at this. Hey everyone, this is Ayman, and today I want to talk about a trade I put on my watch list on Friday, but unfortunately I have missed it. A few members in our chat room could catch it. Today I'll be explaining the thought process of why I had it on my watch list and how it was supposed to be played if you were watching it at the right moment. So the reason I had X on my watch list is this. You could see that below $30 we were sitting in a long channel, and finally that channel is broken. Now we are in an uptrend. Last couple of weeks we've been just sitting sideways, and even if we are going sideways I'd be more long bias rather than short bias because of the fact that we're in a strong trend and that we broke a long consolidation. The consolidation it held for over a year, right? I mean, you could see this from February all the way till February, and then we were finally breaking out. I don't really expect this trend to die in a couple weeks after breaking it, right? Or a month after breaking it. Now the issue about this channel is that it never offered us an entry to the long side. Red candle, red candle, red candle, red candle. Maybe this day was possible to play to the long side at the low of the channel, previous resistance acting as support. So in this day you could put it on your watch list and you could play it to the long side, which unfortunately wouldn't have worked. Same thing around here. Beautiful hammer at the low of the channel breaking out, and this day would have been a good day. You could have made money on this trend going from the previous day close ATR all the way up here. So yeah, you could have made money. This day I was even more biased to the long side. So you could see that on 13th of April we closed as a hammer, and I would expect that if we break the high of this hammer we could have some momentum and not necessarily break this high of the channel, but at least we could get some momentum and hit the ATR to the long side. Now let's go to the 60-minute chart and take a look at this. On the 60-minute chart, you could see the clear level, 3704, which is yesterday's high, which is a high of the channel for the last few days. Now, the level that we need to pay close attention to would be the 3704. 5-minute chart, nothing clear to watch, just going sideways. And as we mentioned, level of interest is 3704. How can we play it? We could do one of the two things. We could buy it either closer to the pre-market low, which is a level of support from yesterday, a pivot from intraday, or we could play it after the break of 3704 and hold it for a trend. Now the ATR on X is around $1.50, so you could tell yourself that a maximum on average, I mean, we could make it all the way to 38, and 38 would be our target in this thing. Now let's go to the 1-minute chart and see how this could have been played. Let's play it at 5 times speed. Market opens, by the way, this is a NYSE stock, and NYSE stock, they open anytime between 9:30 and 9:35. So you see that there is no volume. It doesn't mean that it's not in play or the stock is dead. It's just that NYSE market is still not opened. The moment it opens, you'll see the flush in volume coming in, and that's where you could start paying attention to it. So first minute, nothing yet. Still pre-market volume. Market is not opened on this one. It doesn't mean that you can't trade. If you can't trade, you could always trade. There it is. The volume is coming. Market is opening. That happened in a fast. Actually, we are playing at 5 times speed. That's why it's fast. But you could have entered somewhere around here. I think with if you've been watching it real time at the normal speed, you could have got an entry either before the break or somewhere around here at the break with a small slippage. What would be your stop loss? At least the last level that the stock bounced from. And what would be your target? Like we discussed here, it just comes to a matter of preference. Some people are scalping, so they'd be getting out at the 1-minute chart. Some people will be scaling in with the momentum and then starting to take partials. For me personally, I would be holding it at least for 38, which is the ATR, and the moment it reaches 38, you could start taking partials or exiting out of the trade. This is basically it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this quick recap or quick video around here. If you have any questions, feel free to write them down there in the comment section. You could also follow me on Twitter, where I post my trades and some ideas about how I'm trading. This is my Twitter handle at AymanBBT. You could also always email me, ayman@beatabletraders.com. And have a great weekend, everyone, and I'll talk to you on Monday. Bye bye.